One of the most meaningful things I've heard from our leadership that always resonated with me was this notion that we want to be the best at getting better.
What is a way to know is, okay, well, if she has an electric.
The only concern with her blood pressure is...
That's a big breath.
As you go down,
Big
you
breath.
can see the tracheotomy tube.
Cincinnati Children's is a large and complex institution that can sometimes feel overwhelming. But some of the things that set us apart are simple. We demonstrate value for safety, respect and professionalism, quality, and the patient-family experience in our everyday actions. And we invite you to join us in making the world a healthier place for kids.
I'd like to welcome you to Cincinnati Children's Hospital. We're absolutely delighted that you're coming here to train. One thing special about Children's Hospital, it has an incredible culture that we think it's important for you to understand and appreciate. And so the purpose of this video is to have you meet some of the people in our institution that can give you a perspective on what makes this place very special, and I think will make it a better experience for you as you go forward.
At Cincinnati Children's, we want each family to have the best experience possible.
We truly believe that we will deliver better care if we are delivering care that engages the patients and the families in that care. We know that the experience is just as important as the outcome. Our expectations are that you greet patients and families warmly, and that you take the time to sit down and speak to families as you look them in the eye, and you listen to them closely, and you answer any questions that they might have, and that you also communicate well with other care providers throughout the hospital.
Our culture of safety is one of the strongest in pediatric healthcare.
Safety is the most fundamental value we have at Cincinnati Children's. And we're not talking just patient safety, it's patients, employees, residents, students, everyone. We want everyone to be able to go home at night or go home after their visit to Cincinnati Children's and be safe. We have several behaviors that we try to emphasize at Cincinnati Children's to really prevent errors from happening. But at the end, I think the one that's most fundamental is don't be afraid to stop and ask.
One example of the way we support our culture of safety is our process of handing off patient information.
The principle behind patient handoffs is to make sure that everyone is on the same page as it relates to why the patient is in the hospital and what things need to be done to appropriately care for the patient. It's really important that we all communicate clearly with one another about the plans of care for our patients.
We're also committed to making quality improvement part of our cultural fabric.
Quality at Children's is really central to our being. It really is a lot about what we do every day. We really want to serve as the hospital that can take care of each and every child to assure that the quality of the health care that they get is the best it can possibly be. You need to have an open mind and be inquisitive about what the potential solutions are. And you also need to be very data-driven. It really is that melding of compassion and science that makes us special.
We expect the behavior of people who train or observe with us to be professional and respectful.
In healthcare, professionalism is expertise in healthcare. It's expertise in being a listener to patients and families, and it's really also putting the patient's needs first. The one behavior you never want to see is eye rolling. Certainly always pay attention to the needs of the patients in front of us.
The Cincinnati Children's culture may be different than other healthcare environments, but it's different by design. We want those who train here to see what makes us stand apart from others and adopt our standards.
We hope that this video really helps you understand what a very special culture we have at Cincinnati Children's. And we hope too that your training experience and time here helps you become part of that culture that you carry with you as you go back to your own institutions and your own home settings.